what's up? Jackie here, she, hers. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Check your placements in your chart. Aries, your read looks awesome. Okay, so we have out of the real as fuck relationship stack, true love, soulmates, past lives, soul family. You really have known this person before that is coming in. When it comes to, sex and relational energy during this time, maybe this is going to come in during your season or recently has come in, but you really are asserting what you want sexually with partner, spouse, and needing to take action. So Aries, I know one of your life lessons is to step the fuck up and take the lead, okay? So you may need to initiate sex. You may need to speak into existence what you want, maybe working on your third eye chakra, meditating on, like, if I were to have a full sex day to stay in bed and plan, like, what would that look like? What would that be? And how can I also take what I'm visualizing, third eye chakra 6 here, and really take the actions moving forward to plan this. So this says, take a day to stay in bed, plan sexual intimacy and sexual self-care hour by hour, then see what magic happens. Aries, you got some beautiful magic coming in. Assertiveness is also a skill that can really help build sexual confidence. So you need to be needing to work on speaking up for your needs, advocating for your sexuality and for your sexual health and self and your wants and your desires, and you require, like, maybe you're like, oh, well, I require minimum 30 minutes foreplay. And this is what foreplay means to me, working on some sexual definitions, really communicating, journaling, writing fantasies out, or things to really talk to partners about and assert your boundaries with them. Think this through and what may be holding you back, and take time to reflect on this. Some of you may also be taking a more sexually assertive approach just in general. So congratulations for you on that timeline. That is like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put myself out there, and really true love is what you get. Like, no risk, no reward here. Out of the Sex Magic Tarot, we have 7 of Pentacles in the upright. So it sounds like a lot of you are really sexually happy during this time. Spirit is also saying 7s are important for you right now, along with the 6s, the third eye and the 7th chakra, crown chakra here. But really, like, it's okay to speak up, and you're safe to speak up with what you do want, don't want sexually with a partner, spouse, or whatever this might be with new partners that are coming into. And your guides are telling you, like, they are going to show you a miraculous transformation here overall. So this says, trust the universe, and your angels are definitely around you during this time. You could be seeing tons of angel numbers and really, like, exploring some things more when it comes to sex and sexuality, and needing to, I said this in Aquarius, so maybe you have Aquarius in your chart if you do go back and watch that read, but they had a lot of, like, significant angel numbers out of the Spirit Says deck, and I told them, you need to be looking up, what does this mean for love, for soulmates, for sex, for relationships. So Aries, make sure you're doing that. Aries, also, thank you so much for your previous support on my video. Y'all are fucking amazing, and I love you. For those of you that are new, hit subscribe below, be a part of my Shameless Squad boo, and 80% of y'all are not subscribed, so please subscribe, because then I will do these reads more and more, okay? Most important messages for the Aries collective, please. Most important, we got one flipping out. And falling on the ground. Maybe you're having sex on the ground or the carpet. Maybe some of you are getting rug burns. Be careful. That shit hurts. Not that I would know. But we have repair work. So some of you are really working on something sexually in your relationships when things need repair work. Maybe this is something where someone said something that was sexually shaming to you, or there are certain types of attempts when it's like, well, we were going to have sex tonight, but we didn't actually do it. And then that person doesn't, like, make up for it or try to have that bid for affection, physical touch, love, everything like that. Also, inaccurate empathy is coming out, Aries. So this says emotionally immature and lacking empathy and needing healing. Not good. You could be dealing with an energy vampire. I'm not gonna lie, it gives me that energy of just, like, very much so negativity, and someone who doesn't want to just, like, own their shit. And that's scary, quite honestly, because then when it comes to shame, it's hard to recognize and realize emotional, psychological, and manipulative, controlling people, and abuse. So I think some of you are really dealing with that during this time. So make sure that if you are seeking help with a therapist, in your state near you, make sure you're taking some time to really notice those relationship red flags and what is not healthy in this situation. Some of you just in general need to show up for a friend during this time. A friend needs you now more than ever. Reach out to them ASAP. And some of you have a secret admirer. Overall energy. Someone thinks you're sexy as fuck. I am recording this before Valentine's Day and before the new moon. In Aquarius season here. So maybe there's going to be something significant around those times. Maybe you're like, I'm going to go to this singles Valentine's Day event and see if I can like hook up with somebody or date somebody or get some numbers or digits, whatever, right? But you do you. Let's see what's going on with repair work in regards to sex in this relationship. What does Aries need to know? 5 of Cups in the reverse. So some of you maybe have been lacking a sexual libido, going through depression, and the World card. Like you're figuring out successfully how to do this. This could also be a partner's energy too. So always flip the energies in reverse. You could also be experiencing this. A partner could also be experiencing this. But this is fixed sign energy. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. We are in Aquarius season. This overall card though is ruled by Saturn. So this could be a Capricorn too. Maybe you have those placements in your chart. Make sure you check out the other reads too, specifically. And in my last video, that was not an energy read. I talked about the 12 signs energy updates specifically and some things to be mindful of. This could also be with a chariot, Cancer, or Cancer coming out in the reverse. It feels like this is something where you've gone back and forth. Maybe you had multiple conversations with people and like you have been unsuccessful with this person overall, and you might just decide to close out this cycle. Wow, 5 underneath here. So 5 of Pentacles, like this person is pulling you in. I feel like this is a lot of projection that you're dealing with mentally, emotionally, sexually. Like, well, you can't leave me, Aries, because blah, 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 blah. Or you could be doing this and maybe painting yourself as needy or a victim, or someone could be projecting this onto you in particular. Like someone could also be just forcing themselves onto you, very clingy, very anxious type energy attachment. You could also be 55. You could be seeing master number 55 a lot. 55 is really the throat chakra. And I think I said that in regards to like speaking up and speaking your truth with this is okay. Top of the deck. Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse. Sexual libido just has not been there. You haven't been taking the initiative with these conversations because maybe you're burnt out and tired of this person. And maybe some of you are going to cut it off depending on the situation. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, some of you might be putting a relationship on pause. You could be getting separated. You could just cut it off and realize this is not a divine union. You're really burnt out and tired with this. Let's get one more. Outcome energy. Ace of Cups. Yes, when you let go, you get a brand new opportunity, partnership, someone that truly does love you. Could be a water sign. Maybe you don't have water in your chart and you need somebody, or maybe your partner is not a water sign, partner, spouse, whatever your relationship looks like. And maybe you need someone that can bring you and give you a lot of emotional intimacy as it relates to sex, because you need somebody that's willing to do repair work when it comes to sex or your relationships. And now I feel like you're leveling up, Aries, because you're like, fuck that. Like you either decide to grow with me or you can't go with me. And I feel like that could be a really great title for your overall read potentially. But let me know what's going on in the comments below, because I have no idea what is going on or who this is for. Tell me about inaccurate empathy, needing healing. Hermit in the reverse. You have a hidden enemy, someone spying on you. This could be on technology. Knight of Cups, 8 of Wands in the upright. So you have Virgo energy coming out here, as well as water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 8 of Wands. You're sexually going to get busy with them, but their inaccurate empathy is like they are saying one thing and doing another. Like they're trying to hold space for you and your emotions and your feelings, but it comes out as if it's not landing in particular. And maybe this is something that this person is needing to work on. Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse, overall energy again. This could also be you, Aries. I know y'all are very feisty and fiery, and some of y'all can get very hot-headed. So maybe this is something some of y'all need to work on. I don't want to lie to you on my channel here, and really go within, like slow down, like channel that Virgo energy of like, wow, I need to take a step back. Let me pull in this water sign energy, and then 8 of Wands, let me move forward and take better action with this when I'm talking about sex, when I'm listening to my partners, when I'm giving sexual bids, when I am trying to please partners and also myself sexually or whatever. Just feels like something that needs to be healed. This could also been a hidden affair that came out, and like now that's coming to light and you're talking about this, and it's going to be successful, but it feels like this is delayed energy with that. And you're really needing an apology. Like you really need that person to step up, say what they did was wrong. Not the like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I had sex with someone else. Like, but you hurt me too. Like, no, that's a shame apology. We don't do that, right? Like, we don't shame. We own our actions here. Tell me about show up. What's going on here? Okay. 4 of Swords in the upright. Someone might be... Aries, someone may be forcing sex on a friend or something like that, and they need you to come rescue them, save them, help them. They might not tell you. Someone might confide in you, and then a truth might come to light to tell you that like something had happened with someone sexually, and it's not someone that is emotionally like this person force something on these people here, right? Forcing them to have sex with them. And then this friend is like, I don't know where to go, what to do, whatever. They could have just tied them up, played BDSM and kink, tell them everything will be okay, it'll be fine. And Queen of Cups in the upright, they were like, I just can't feel my feelings because I just have to really survive in this moment here. I feel like this is also a friend just telling you about a particular distressing situation when it came to sex. And just know, Aries, like if that is distressing to the point of any types of like trauma or PTSD, like please tell your friend to reach out to a therapist that knows how to work with all of that. Queen of Cups in the upright, like they're really going to have to seek some guidance with this sexually and heal some things too. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Trust your intuition. Yeah. Finding a healer. Yes. Really needing, and 3 of Swords in the reverse. This could have been a breakup situation. Queen of Wands and High Priestess, Cancer and fire sign energy here, but it's like seeing how people have treated them and caused them chaos, conflict, competition in their life. You might have seen this and said this to this person, like being like, hey, trust your intuition. This is not good. This person is not healthy here. And now that friend might be coming back around. It just needs you to be there for them. So you don't need to say anything around like, oh my God, I knew this person was a fuck boy, a fuck person, a jerk, whatever. But yeah, let's clarify the secret admirer because I want to know what's going on with this. Whoa. Capricorn, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse and 8 of Pentacles. Be careful. Your secret admirer could be someone who has a sexual addiction or a lot of different types of addictions when it comes to mental health, substance use, whatever. This could be Capricorn energy, does not have to be 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. They could be just using you, and 8 of Pentacles, this is a pattern. Someone here is dealing with a partner that has addictions, again, drugs, alcohol, sex, food, overindulgence, shopping, whatever it might be, and they are trying to project this onto you. Painful projections. Don't let them project this onto you, and really notice the other person's energy and decide if it's warm or cold, stay or go. And underneath that, they're thinking of you, but it's like this is not gonna work out. This is a person's pattern here, and they have to do something to stop this. Could be Aquarius here. This could be a Capricorn Aquarius cusper, but it's also like Spirit is saying your destiny is to be with someone else that is better. There was something with Aquarius and you connecting to, and watch that read. 10 of Cups, you're going to be happier when you cut this off. Let go of this person. 6 of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Wands is like they're mad that other people are interested in you, and 8 of Cups in the reverse, you're going to walk away from this and be like, I'm done. Goodbye. Emperor in reverse. Aries in the reverse, you may delay this. 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. They really stabbed you in the back. But it's like you don't get to... So you have the Emperor, 6 of Swords, and 10 of Swords. This person really stabbed you in the back. This is going to take some time here. But then when you do it, 9 of Pentacles. This could also be a Saggy, a Libra. But then you also have karmic justice coming in when you do this. You have a wish fulfillment. So don't wait till like Saggy season or Libra season. They could have these in their chart. You could have this in your chart, but you have to create these new opportunities and take action, Aries. Be assertive. Like, Be assertive. I just heard that, like, what is it? That cheerleading song. Maybe you're dressing up as a cheerleader. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. And maybe this person was like too aggressive to the point that sexually you don't want to be with them anymore. That you can't handle maybe their mental health, their addictions, their patterns. Like them just really using you overall. So just because they are a secret admirer doesn't mean they're healthy for you. So watch out for that, okay, Aries? Top of the deck. And engagement proposals on the way. So yes, I felt like this was the new opportunities that I picked up on throughout the read here. We also have cut the cord, toxic relationship. So don't know who needs to hear it. It's right there. Cut it. Cut the cord. If you know the song, you know the song. It's like freedom, la da da da, freedom, like that song. Like that's literally your overall energy, spirit saying let go. Let's shuffle out the sexual self-care card deck just to see what you need to know during this time and focus in on for yourself, Aries. We're shuffling out the mini. The other one was my big deck, but it's a little bit harder to shuffle out the big one, so I like using it for like that nice little one overall energy at the beginning. Woo! We have one that like flew out and popped back in. Aries, please. What does Aries need to know? Yep. What did I say? Someone has an addiction, Aries. So Spirit's like, we've said it, got the t-shirt, we've said it multiple times. You need to close out this cycle and start to do it. Nines are literally starting to close something out and make the decision to move forward, to accept that 10 is closing out the cycle, but 9 is starting to do the work and letting go. Be careful with medications, caffeine, smoking, drugs, alcohol, especially when it comes to partners addictions, but then also like any addictions that you have and whether or not you're using sex toys specifically. This could also be difficulties, you know, maintaining, achieving an erection or orgasm, specifically if you are using substances during sex here, okay? We also have exercise is really important for you. So master number 11 here, ascended master numbers are saying like, hey, do it. You're gonna feel so good. And maybe you need to be able to just work on your overall health, like getting rid of some substances and addictions and exercising some new things, increasing sexual libido. You could be experiencing orgasms too during this time, and stimulation. Aftercare is coming out for you. Make sure that you are requiring aftercare, exploring that a little bit more. All kinds, food, shower, water, emotional connection, cuddling, and rest. Then we have sexual health as the overall energy coming out. Oh my gosh, my nails, y'all. But we have STD, STI test, needing to track periods, cycles, and focus on sexual self-care routines. Similar energy came out in Aquarius. So some of y'all have Aquarius in your chart. Go back and watch that read. If you don't know how to do, get a chart read, reach out to me. Link is below. Like I do a deep dive for Astro Sex Birth Chart reads. 1111. You could be seeing 1111 a lot. Shut up. Like make a wish, Aries, but we have bath time coming out for you, making sure you're taking some time to cleanse your energy, get rid of those energy vampires, and specifically soak things in and be naked with yourself. And we have a date night coming out here. Feels like Valentine's Day or that type of energy. Tell me what you're doing in the comments below. But being with yourself, also incorporating solo intimacy and pleasure is powerful. Prioritize you. Yes, Aries, prioritize you, okay? Let me shuffle out the sex message. One final sex message for Aries. What do they need to know during this time? Sex message for Aries. What do they need to know, please? You need to know 2 things. Sexual fantasies are a beautiful way of letting go and enjoying the natural flow, and stop people pleasing during sex. This is a self-sabotaging behavior is coming out here, okay? I think you're people pleasing some of your relationships, your hookups when it comes to sexual energies during this time, Aries. That came out in the other decks overall. Let go of those folks that have addictions. You don't need to give time, energy, and effort to them. If you're struggling with an addiction, please seek help near you and take those next steps to do what you got to do to work on your sexual health. Like all the different types of health coming in overall that are just showing up in the cards here. Final message out of the Spirit Says deck, please, Aries. Again, feel free to like, subscribe, tell me in the comments below what's going on for you. I love it when y'all update me, boo. And make sure to send this to anybody that could really need to hear these messages from Spirit, okay? Final message for Aries. What do they need to know? Spirit's like, I said what I said, okay? Angels will show you a miraculous transformation. Trust the universe, angels. So very beautiful. Your overall energy is coming out. Your angels are saying, you can do this, Aries. You can break up with that person. You can break up with that substance. You can let go of these people that have addictions and are in your sexual and relational energies. Cut them off. You have new opportunities coming in, and there's going to be a big, miraculous transformation. Aries, thank you for being here again. Hit subscribe below. Stay tuned for more, and stay shameless.